Yo, what's going on, everyone? It is Smitty here. Got some Madden 21 gameplay. And look, this is what I'm talking about, just to get right into it here, because it's just going to do several examples. I got the play selection, the play call selection at random, but this video is about pass control, okay? And pass placement. This is an issue that's been ongoing. Now, did they do some work with pass placement a little bit? Yeah, they did, but the major problem here is still the pass is directly tethered to the route. You can't truly throw your receivers open. So just getting into it here, hopefully you don't get sacked. There's a primary example of it right there. So just to get right into it here off rip, I'll throw it. I'm pressing the analog stick far to the left, and this is what I'm saying. I press the analog stick far to the left. What I'm expecting is I'm expecting a pass where it's going to end up over here, and my receiver has to run up under it and get it. You see what I'm saying? But instead, they throw the pass literally to where he's going to end up. Like, he's not being led here. He's being thrown to a spot where the two-man anim can trigger. So it's like they're selling the illusion of you're actually leading your receiver, but you actually are not leading your receiver. You're just throwing it to a point along the route where the two-man anim is triggering. So let's try it here again. Try to go to Hawkinson. If it's there. And see, as you guys clearly saw, you saw the two-man anim there again. So it's forced. It's a forced action. I threw mad late, so I'm not worried about that one. That one I threw ridiculously late. All right, here we go. With Hawkinson. And see, look, even that. See what I'm saying? Like, it's tethered to the route. So, you know, when some people are saying, oh yeah, I could pass lead and I could throw all that, like, no, you can't truly pass lead because you're throwing it on the route. Like, you're throwing it literally to where he is, not where he can possibly be and get to the ball. And plus, and also on add insult to injury, the two-man animation sequence triggers in too. So I should be able, I want to honestly lead my receiver, and here I'm not able to do it. Let me see, just take me down there real quick. Okay, let's try to go to, let's see if Jones got a chance at it. See, once again, that ball is thrown. See, it's not being thrown to a spot where only my guy has a chance to get it. It's being thrown to where both the DB and myself are able to get to it. That's not true pass leading. And what I mean by that is this. I'm throwing him open. Now, I did high point this pass, but I also held down on the pass button too, because I wanted it to be a high point bullet pass in this area. And once again, he throws it to where the receiver is going to be, not to a spot where he has the best chance of getting it. See, if the pass was thrown right in this area here, this is what I'm saying. I'm throwing it to a spot where he's got the best chance of getting it, even with defenders closing in. But they don't throw it there. They throw it over here, right where the defender is going to be, and he's able to break the pass up. That's the ongoing issue here. So I'm gonna throw this dagger instead. And see, look at that. See, now when the pass is inaccurate and out of reach, that's when it gets led. Like, and this is something I noticed when just playing it as well. When it's out of reach and inaccurate, that's when it's thrown into space. Like, nah, man, I need to see it thrown into space off top. I'm gonna throw this post here. See, high pass inaccurate. And see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Now look, I wasn't under pressure or duress, and I throw the highlight pass with some juice on it, and look, he throws it into space, but it's an inaccurate pass. Like that's a problem, man. I need to be able to throw it to the receiver. Like if I want to throw it to my receiver on the route and put some juice on it, yeah, let me throw him open. Not just, oh, well, this is going to be an inaccurate throw, so we'll let that be in the space. That's the problem. So let me see here again. I'll just showcase another example here real quick. I'm not going to be super long-winded with this. I mean, y'all can see it. And see there, yes, he comes away with the pass, but see, once again, this is what I want to be able to do. I should, once again, he's not under duress or pressure. I want to throw the ball to his outside shoulder. I want to throw it to his left shoulder. And here, it's not thrown to his left shoulder. It's thrown, basically, it's thrown to the left shoulder of the defender. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're going to put it relative in that sense, and then I'm able to come away with it. Well, technically right shoulder. Well, no, left shoulder. Yeah, that's right. To the defender's left shoulder, and then two-man animation triggers, and I'm able to come away with it. But that's not leading my receiver. I want to lead my receiver if I'm pressing to the left. If I'm pressing toward the right and toward the top right corner, I want to be able to throw this pass over in this area. So then that way it's tougher for the DB, even though he's on me, it's going to be tougher for the DB to make the play because I put it in a favorable spot for my wideout to come away with it, or in this case, the tight end. So got another game I'm going to use here, for example, real quick, and then I'm going to close the video out there. All right, you guys. So as you guys see, back with All Pro Football 2K8. Got on the maximum passing here, and this is what I'm talking about here when you talk about lead passing here. Having full control over what you're doing on the analog stick. So I'm gonna throw this out route here, and you're gonna see a big difference. Now watch. Even though, yes, did he speed boost in and things like that? Yep, he sure did. You saw the speed boosting and everything. And I know this game hits hard with the volume, but man. But now, look at the interesting thing here. As this play unfolds, the most intriguing thing about this is look at how I'm able to actually throw my receiver open. I didn't throw it to where he's gonna end up. I didn't throw it to where he is or anything like that, so the DB had no chance at getting it. Either my receiver's gonna get it or it's falling for incompletion. I threw the pass to a spot where my receiver is able to come down with the reception. That's the whole point. Throwing the pass open. Throw your receiver open. Here, I'm gonna throw it to the opposite side. You see the same thing, same result. It's like this is literally what I'm talking about here. These kind of instances. See, now that time I didn't lead him as tough. I pressed the analog stick. I didn't press it to the far left. Far right. Now see, I pressed the analog stick to the far right. Look what happens. You just saw it there before, but I mean, here it is again. Throw the pass. Before he even got out the break, he gets into his break. That ball is beelining toward that sideline. There's no way neither one of those defenders have a chance at getting to that ball. Yeah, and yeah, I know he suctioned in, blah, blah, blah. There's no patch, update, whatever. You know, we get the point, though. You see what I'm saying? It's thrown right there. And then now I'm going to even try to throw it. I'm going to try to throw it down the middle to my tight end here. Now, the DB was able to get to that one. Let's try it again. It's a bit more challenging with the sensitivity of the stick. See, that one was all on me. That one was all on me because I held the analog stick that way trying to lead him inside. Here. There you go. Now, even though it was an incompletion, this is the bottom line here once again. Get that out the way. Now look at this. I threw the pass. I threw it to a spot. Even with the defender on me, I threw the ball to a spot where my wide receiver has to run up underneath. In this case, he had to dive for it because I let it so far inside. And I got the velocity on it, and I'm leading him towards the middle of the field like that. So he has to dive for it to try and get to it, while the defender here, he can't. The only thing the defender, if he wants to remotely try to come down with the INT, he's got to dive toward it. And he's not able to do that. All he could do is try to get his hand out on it. My guy had to dive to try and come down with the reception, and he wasn't able to get it. This is what I'm saying. I just want to see Madden do this kind of stuff. That's all I'm asking for. That's it. And this is something I've been making ongoing points about for years now, about this kind of problem. So when some people are trying to see there, yeah, the DB had the chance on that one. He had the good chance on that. Hold on, let me try this again. Oh man, got me for the sack. All right, hold on. I'm just trying to make the point here. All right. Well, it was well out of reach, but this is a perfect way to end it because the principle is still there. Now, the sensitivity of the analog stick, that's on me. I don't play this all the time. So user error, that's fine. But the key point is made here. I threw the pass. The pass was thrown to a spot where only my wideout is able to get to it. He's the one that closest that has a shot at it. Otherwise, that sucker's falling to the ground. It's not tethered to the route. It's not linked to a particular, it's not linked literally to the receiver, and it's just gonna hit him directly where he is on the route. Because if this pass was thrown to where he is on the route, all three of these defenders, it definitely, these two guys would have been able to close in on it, possibly bat it down, break the pass up from me, or possibly pick it off if it's thrown to where he is. But instead, that sucker was thrown to an open area in the field where my receiver has a chance to possibly come down with it. That's the point that I'm getting at. And I just want to emphasize this so that way it's crystal clear. We need pass control like this. EA used to have it in their game, so we need to have it back in their game. That's it. So I'm gonna end the video here, you guys. I'll highlight y'all on the next one. If you like what you saw, hit that like button, and I'll be back with more, y'all. Take care. Peace.